Geysers represent one of the planet's most dramatic and captivating natural spectacles, a direct and forceful connection to the immense heat churning deep within the Earth's core. These remarkable features are essentially natural fountains, periodically ejecting a turbulent column of hot water and steam high into the atmosphere with incredible force. People from every corner of the globe undertake long journeys, drawn by the promise of witnessing such a raw display of geothermal power. The sight of a geyser erupting is a profound reminder that the ground beneath our feet is not static, but is in fact, a dynamic and ever-changing system, a living planet breathing steam and fury. The rarity of geysers adds significantly to their allure and scientific importance. Globally, only about 1,000 are known to exist, and they are overwhelmingly concentrated in just a few specific regions. Their existence is intrinsically linked to areas of active volcanism, where the Earth's molten interior lies unusually close to the surface. This proximity to magma provides the necessary energy to superheat underground water, turning tranquil reservoirs into pressurized steam cannons. Without this volcanic connection, the conditions required for a geyser to form and sustain its eruptive cycle simply would not exist, leaving the landscape quiet and geothermally dormant. While often confused with their gentler cousins, hot springs, geysers are fundamentally different in their behavior and mechanics. A hot spring is a place where geothermally heated groundwater emerges continuously and calmly onto the surface. In stark contrast, a geyser's defining characteristic is its eruption. The United States is home to the largest and most famous concentration of geysers on the planet, with Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming standing as the undisputed global epicenter of geothermal activity. This remarkable park contains more than 500 geysers, a staggering figure that represents more than half of all the geysers known to exist in the entire world. This incredible density is due to the park's location atop a massive volcanic caldera, where a shallow magma chamber provides the immense heat needed to power this vast and dynamic system. Visitors to Yellowstone are treated to a landscape that feels truly alive, with steam venting from the ground and geysers erupting across its various basins. Among Yellowstone's hundreds of geysers, Old Faithful is by far the most famous, renowned worldwide for its relative predictability. For decades, it has captivated millions of visitors by erupting at fairly regular intervals, allowing park rangers to post estimated eruption times. While its name implies perfect consistency, its intervals have changed over the years, a subtle reminder of the dynamic nature of these systems. Another of the park's star attractions is Steamboat Geyser, the world's tallest active geyser. During its major eruptions, which are rare and unpredictable, it can blast water more than 300 feet into the air, a truly awesome display of nature's power that dwarfs all other geysers in the park. Yellowstone's geyser basins, including the Upper Geyser Basin, Midway Geyser Basin, and Norris Geyser Basin, are filled with a diverse array of geothermal features. Some are small, bubbling fountains. Iceland, an island nation forged by volcanic fire, sculpted by glacial ice, holds a special place in the history of geysers. It is the source of the very word itself. The name geyser is derived from the Icelandic verb gjósa, which means to gush or to erupt. Interestingly, this term was first applied to the Great Geysir, a once mighty geothermal feature located in the Haukadalur Valley. For centuries, Geyser was one of Europe's most famous natural wonders, known for powerful and towering eruptions reaching several hundred feet. Its fame made its name the generic term worldwide. Today, the Great Geysir has fallen mostly silent, a slumbering giant that erupts only rarely. Its activity appears linked to seismic events. Major earthquakes can temporarily reawaken it, triggering spectacular eruptions before it settles back into dormancy. This quiescence shows the fragile, transient nature of geysers. Visitors to Haukadalur are not disappointed. High in the Andes Mountains of northern Chile, at a breathtaking altitude of over 14,000 feet, about 4,300 meters, lies El Tatio, the largest geyser field in the southern hemisphere and the third largest in the world. This extraordinary site is home to approximately 80 active geysers, though most are not the towering jets seen in Yellowstone or Iceland. Instead, El Tatio's geysers are typically more like vigorously boiling fountains, erupting to heights of only a few feet. What makes this field so visually spectacular is its high altitude and the extreme cold of the early morning air, which creates the perfect conditions for a dramatic display of steam. The best time to witness the magic of El Tatio is at sunrise. In the frigid pre-dawn darkness, visitors arrive to see the entire field come alive as the sun's first rays touch the landscape. The intense cold of the high-altitude desert causes the steam from each geyser and hot spring to condense instantly into thick, white, billowing columns. These dozens of pillars of steam, illuminated by the low-angle sunlight against the backdrop of the rugged Andean peaks, create a surreal and hauntingly beautiful scene. This visual effect is so pronounced that the field appears far more active and powerful than it would in a warmer, lower-altitude environment, making the early morning chill an essential part of the experience. In the 1960s, there was an attempt to drill for geothermal energy at El Tatio, which resulted in an uncontrolled steam vent that still erupts today. This incident served as a stark reminder of the potential for human activity to permanently alter these delicate natural systems. And its geothermal heart lies within the Taupo volcanic zone, Mount Ruapehu, White Island. This area has long been famous for its spectacular geysers, bubbling mud pools and vibrant hot springs. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the region was home to the legendary Waimangu geyser, which was, for a brief period, the most powerful geyser ever recorded. During its active phase, its eruptions were colossal, capable of hurling black muddy water and rocks up to an astonishing 1,500 feet, about 460 meters, into the air. The incredible power of the Waimangu geyser was, however, short-lived. A landslide altered the local water table. At Waiatapu, one of the main attractions is the Lady Knox geyser. Rangers pour a soap-like surfactant into the geyser's vent that can shoot a jet of water up to 65 feet, about 20 meters, high, providing a reliable and impressive show for the gathered crowds. In the Te Puia Geothermal Valley in Rotorua, visitors can witness the Pohutu geyser. Pohutu is a natural and powerful geyser, erupting up to 20 times a day. For the local Maori people, the geothermal features of this area are sacred, deeply woven into their culture, history, and daily life for centuries. Geysers are far more than just spectacular tourist attractions. They are invaluable natural laboratories that offer scientists a direct window into the dynamic processes occurring deep within the Earth. Enzymes harvested from these organisms, such as those used in DNA amplification,